Look, I think, we need to differentiate between nutrients that our body needs to make cells, just basic building blocks. And then we have nutrients which can impact our hormonal balance. So herbs, would come into that picture. And so things that everyone should be taking, in my opinion, are good quality omega-3s, so fish oils, especially, from krill or from fish, not from linseeds. A lot of vegans and vegetarians use linseed oil, and unfortunately, we don't convert enough of linseed oil to a form that our body can use. We can only convert to about 20% if we take it together with a source of sulfur, so some yogurt or an egg or broccoli or something like that. But even so, you only convert in 20%. So that's a really important nutrient because you need it for egg cell and sperm cell development, for hormone balance, to keep your inflammatory markers in check, and also for your mental health. Brain is made of DHEA fatty acids. So, and when you're dealing with infertility, you need a lot of that support so that you don't become depressed and anxious. And so it's super important. The other one is CoQ10 or ubiquinol, a form of it, which is really important for mitochondrial function. Mitochondria are cellular engines. So these are the nutrients, you would need on a regular basis. So this is just to keep your engines running, engines inside the cell running as well as they can, especially for egg cells and sperm cells, because if these engines don't run very well, then there is a greater room for error, and also problems, with DNA replication can occur. So this is where we're seeing chromosomal issues, and this has been linked back to older age moms and, women trying to get pregnant, and the fact that they have older eggs because their mitochondria are not functioning as well. So vitamin D is another crucial nutrient because it's a pro-hormone, which means it's a precursor to steroid hormones, so estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. It's also super important for your immune system. And vitamin D deficiency is very common in people with autoimmune conditions. So having adequate amounts of vitamin D is crucial. And then, of course, also your folinic acid and activated B12, depending on your genetic polymorphisms. So you need to find which type is the right type of folate and B12 for you. And then you need to be taking that just for your methylation, to support the methylation, which again is taking place in every single cell. It's basically, I like to refer to it as a recycling factory, where you turn the most potent free radical our body makes, homocysteine, into methionine, which is an amino acid. So it's a very clever recycling mechanism, but if you have certain genetic polymorphisms, it won't work unless you know which nutrients you need to use to bypass the areas which are not working.